you're 97 now?
I'm 97. I was born
So-
1913.
13, okay, so you
Yeah.
remember the
And
Depression?
I was in,
Russia.
as the story that I know is
She was
that
about a
I
year
was
old.
an infant or pregnant with when we
In that
immigrated,
picture- in that
and we were
picture.
sponsored by my
The rest of the
father's
picture,
brother who had
You know, with the
immigrated
shoulders.
before that.
She's in Delhi.
So we
She's
came
in
over
Delhi.
as immigrants. I was,
Your
So you were a
mom's in
baby.
And Lou
Yeah.
and,
Huh?
and
Well, you
I
were a
was
baby
infant.
then.
I took out my citizenship papers when I was 21. 21 or
So
22.
you were born in Russia?
I was born there.
In Russia?
That's what they tell me.
That's what they tell you.
I believe everything they tell me. Mother, I have a picture, and I got to look for it, Eva, of your grandma, my mother, my father, and I think the grandmother in that
But we
picture.
have that. We all have that. We have that.
You have,
Yeah, we made it. We made it. Amy has it. I have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the young boy was Lou. It was Lou, Tilly, and your mother
Right.
Right.
in that
Yeah,
picture.
I have that
Yeah.
picture, yeah. I always keep it out on my,
Yeah, I have it. It's in my bedroom too, but not on the rack.
yeah.
But, you know, it's interesting.
Wow.
And I used to get so sick when I'd ride on the streetcar. Oh.
Do you have any memories of the Depression in the 20s?
Memories of what?
The Depression?
In the
Ex-
20s, 1929. The Great Depression, economic
Oh,
depression.
Well, my father worked long hours. All I remember, yes, of course, we were, because I remember him coming home late at night, and and my mother would have dinner for him, you know.
Yeah.
And everything was a family thing. When
Yeah.
we sat down at
Yeah.
dinner, we were a family around the dinner
Yeah.
table. You know, those were the days
So-
of going out for dinner.
You know,
What kind of work did he do?
He was actually a cabinet maker. He made that cabinet that Evie's mother had in her. Whatever happened to that? Is it still with the house?
I don't know.
What cabinet? Where was it?
Huh?
Where was the cabinet?
It was like in where the couch was. There was a living room, and then you stepped up one step to get to the section with
Right.
the living room. I think it's the picture that you saw of mother
By
and
the front door?
Right.
and, Sammy. You know, one that we. There's another picture that I think that you saw.
Oh,
I don't know, not here now. I think you had seen it, but there was like a little upper level.
Right.
yeah.
From the living room to well, that's where the cabinet was, in that
Oh.
upper section.
I don't remember
And
that.
he paneled, when we became, not we, but I married someone who was quite comfortable and all that. And he came to live with me, and he paneled the whole, normally would be a basement, but it became a den. Because he
that
did
green,
all
that
the
dark
paneling.
green paneling?
And I think
It
that
was
was
dark green.
Davenport Street.
Right.
Yeah,
That's right.
he did that, yes.
That is
So he
nice.
was, but I think he
remember it
ended
very
up just doing carpentry work or something, you know, anything to make a living.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I'll never forget Aunt Tilly and I. She was always the one who my mother either had time to make a dress for, or she would buy a dress and put it away and pay on it weekly, like most of us did at that period. And when I was growing up, you know, conscious of getting dressed up and wanting to go out and everything, I would wait until she left the house, and then I would turn her hem up to make it shorter for me. So evidently I had some devilishness in me.
Larcenist. Style,
Because I mean, her dresses were always prettier than mine.
Oh, that's funny.